live in Smyrna, Georgia, and you're watching Twin Sports TV.
And it's a live, uncut, unscripted segment where the cameras roll
Let anything goes.
We here at Champs Boxing and Fitness,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
getting it in with a whole lot of boxing. Hey, we got the man,
We
the
got
man
him.
with the plan, and we're going to talk to him for a second.
Can you tell our viewers your name and how many titles do you hold?
Carlous Dropman Welch, and we currently right now we hold 2, but we just vacated 1. So we went up in WBC the intern Latino champion. So we're the WBC intern Latino champion and a WBA FEDECARIBE champion.
Hey, I love it.
Awesome.
And why they call you Drop Man?
I guess it should speak for itself, you know. I'm ambidextrous, so I got a lot of times it's the right hand, and lately it's been the hook.
Hey,
The left hook. So I guess we've been working pretty hard on strengthening the left hook, and it's been working pretty well.
I love it. Look, we have a lot of young viewers that watch our show. What kind of advice you can give them for those aspiring young boxers?
Just when you go to the gym, be mindful what your coach is saying. There's always room for improvement. Just don't get the big head. Just be humble and keep working. Just keep your hands up. You know what I mean? Like just take it. The coach is enough for a reason. If it doesn't matter. What they tell you in some form or fashion. We all see things that some of the others don't see when you're in the ring. So with the coaches, they point out stuff that that's been proven that works. And actually, when you actually work in the gym and then you actually go to spar or to get ready for a fight, they see those things too. So they want you to get your timing right, get a lot of the kinks out, so that when you go that you're on point. Because we probably studied the fighter before going in and fight him, and you kind of you're ready. So the coaches are very valuable, important. So just get in there and listen to them, and get in there, work hard, have a go hard mentality and attitude, and it's a mental sport, and that's not all physical. So.
All right, love that. Now, see, you got 2 belts here. Yeah. Then take us through. How did you get these belts? What happened?
I think the first time we met, we did an event here in Atlanta, which the guy, he pulled out on me. So yeah, we had a long year. We end up fighting about maybe 11 times in 1 year. We stayed very busy.
Wow.
So reason being, we didn't have a whole lot of easy fights. Some people say they take they call them journeymen or whatnot. We were learning on the job as we started out. We kept going in and doing what was needed to be done, and that was knocking everybody out. So we didn't ask for the knockouts; they just came. So I know some people thought it was a fluke. Hey, this is going on, but we just kept going in, working hard, coming in the gym, executing things that we need to work on, just building, and the knockouts just kept coming. So we kept stepping it up, and one of my biggest challenges. He was like the #1 guy in Colombia. So at that point, there was an opening for a belt, and it was going against another guy who was just been beaten by Carlous, Niger, and he's a you can be considered a contender. He was he was a WBC fair card box champion before. He was going up against Dominic Brazil, which he made to the 11th round. Great fight, and that's the only guy beat the guy that that I had beat for the title. And we end up doing doing WBA, and I ended up winning a fair card box, vacating the fair card box, and then end up fighting for the intern Latino heavyweight championship. So
So how long you been boxing?
I was in the military for a good little while. We had a program that we had in the military. We ended up starting out doing that. It was pretty great, I mean, it still wasn't the best training I think I had, It was just off instincts, and it was kind of short because doing a lot of wartime. So we ended up having to go back out into the Middle East for a little bit. So cut that short, and we jumped out. And came into Atlanta, and we started moving around, doing some different things, and ended up at Champs Boxing and Fitness, and we've been excelling since then.
Hey, I love it.
Now take us and our viewer through, like, what is the preparation like when you're going into a big fight?
Before when the day that you get a call that you're gonna have a fight, or what you're looking forward is to find out the opponent's strengths and weaknesses. Your coach and your trainers and your team, they get together and they figure out what you need to do to kind of prepare for this guy. We never go in and right off to stop a guy, but it's always a good thing to kind of end the fight early. We don't get paid for overtime.
Hey.
So it's like it's not like you're gonna tear everybody apart when you get in the ring. That's the mentality though. So at the end of the day, it's like preparing for it. Your cardio, which you gotta do things to keep your stamina up. This sport is unlike any other sport to me. I think once you find out about boxing and you actually try it, minutes become really long. You'll really understand how long a minute is. A minute it can be the longest minute of your life. Especially it can be the longest minute of your life. So the stamina is very important. So we work on a lot of cardio, your core, your midsection. We go get punched down there a little bit. So you want to kind of have that tightened up a little bit, to the point where if you can't block everything, you can keep moving forward. Also prepare. You come in and you get a lot of repetition with work that builds strength for your arms, that so that your arms don't get too heavy, so you're able to do it. And the other part is that we work on here in this gym right here is the mental aspect of it, because when you get tired, all we hear is our coach. He got a lot of stuff to say.
Right.
He got a lot of stuff to say, and it get under your skin. But what happens is the strategy he's using. I don't want to get it south side, the secret. You know what I mean? But but the thing is, when you talk a lot and you say stuff and it tears the fighters apart, and you make them want to go extra hard because you're gonna some stuff gonna come after that. You know what I mean? So what we do is we take that and we use that for our mental fortitude and just keep pushing forward, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's not only physical, it's mental. So he helps with the mental part, and this whole gym, we play a part in getting each other ready. We got great sparring partners from here to Alabama, Tennessee. So we thank everybody that come to Chance Boxing and Fitness to come help us get our work in to prepare for big fights. So you also got to go fight people that's of caliber. So we get out and we go to different gyms and Dungeon out in Kanye's area, different ones out in that Money Pile and them guys have Jason out there. So we go to some pretty decent gyms around the state, and we just get that work in, and then we come back and we ready for the fight.
He said he ready. I love it.
Well, that leads into our question. Our slogan on Twin Sports TV is "Get your game up." What do you do to stay on top of your game?
Oh man, we get up every morning. We start our morning about 5
a.m.
Yeah, we start about 5 a.m. We come in and get that work. After that, we go home. We get a little rest a little bit. We come back about 4:30, sometimes 5, depending on what we got going on. We spar on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And man, listen, we get our game up by staying in this gym and putting in that work.
Okay, so what coming up next?
Oh, okay. Hey, look, we'll be taking on Andy Perez. He's 20-9. We're gonna defend our title for the first time. So after that, we have April 13th. We're gonna be at Salisbury, North Carolina, with Right Moves Promotions. Fight for your city out there in North Carolina, and we're gonna be getting our game up out there too.
Hey, I love it.
Y'all wish me luck, man.
We are good luck. So any more belts on the line?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna defend this. We're gonna defend these belts right here. This time around, and we had some other offers that came, down the pipe. We got some other champions that's interested in trying to, put that belt on the line, and we accepting the challenge.
Hey, I love it. We getting it in.
Come back, you know what I mean?
For real.
Over here at Chance Boxing and Fitness, you with the WBC and the WBA for the career heavyweight champion. Get your game up.
Woo! We got him. Hey.
Twin.